7:30 in the morning, you're finally doing something.
It was too hot to pan yesterday in the hot tub.
You say you were too drunk to pan?
Well, at least it's finally a good backdrop for panning instead of like a basement or something. Nick will fill once you get everything out of that gallon, he can restart filtering from his bag there.
Okay, I know.
Yeah, water boy.
Water boy. I got myself a wooden spoon.
I got a wooden spoon, girl!
There's so much black sand in here.
I'm really thinking we're gonna need to go down to the deep hole as much as I don't want to. We just need to make sure we have everything we need for the day. There's not gonna be any running back and forth. We're just gonna have to drag through.
I mean, we probably should leave one boat up there in case we do need to run back for something.
Why?
In case we need to run back for something.
You still have to get the other boat all the way up to it pretty much.
Well, if we've got to walk through it anyway, then we would just essentially ferry.
We're taking both boats down, Nick.
We're not taking both boats.
We are.
We're not.
Because it's going to be a bitch to get everybody down to the other side and everything with only one boat.
Then we don't go down there.
And everything we need.
Somebody gets their foot cut off.
Now you're just being dumb. Like I've literally been down there with no boat.
Okay, good. So what you're saying is you don't need a boat. All right.
And walked all the way down. So
you've done it without a boat, but we need two boats for some reason.
Yes.
That don't make sense.
I mean, it's good looking gold.
Yeah, there's just not enough of it.
How much is that there? 1/4 gram.
And most of it isn't that prickly coarse stuff that we saw on that first one either. Where'd that stuff go? I wonder if there's literally almost overshot the source.
It's all under the tailing pile.
So I don't know, would we rather just back up a little bit?
I was going to say, before we go dragging through everywhere, I'd rather do a couple test holes. This trip just might end up not being one where we're not doing Dream Map versus Proline now, I'm assuming.
Probably not, because I doubt what's
unless we find a spot that's
weighable. And if we run the Dream Mat setup at least every day, we should have enough to get at least one data point. If we run 3 days, we should at least have enough data.
Nerd.
Is it ideal? No. Hey, Bodie McGee.
If you can do anything,
stop creating waves.
Yeah. Hey, buddy, this is a no-wake.
Nick, star date 6969.
Star date 69/4/20.
These are the voyages of
the SS Shit Shed.
There we go, that's what it was. And this is our situational report. We were dredging kind of behind that big rock, and the initial 1 hour sample looked good. And then we ran 2 tanks of gas, so probably at least 4 hours, and the gold didn't look quite as good. So I don't know if we hit a little pocket of something and then just kind of petered out, or we weren't far enough behind that big rock and the eddy's much bigger than you think it would have been.
Or you suck at dredging.
We saw what the losses were, so.
You spent most of your time moving big boulders instead of
that's how you move and make up most of your ground, is by moving the big rocks out of the way. So we abandoned that hole. Now we're down, what? 25 yards maybe, downriver 25 yards. And I saw this was another potential thing I was interested in just from doing initial scans on Google Earth. But we got this piece of bedrock here and this here, and I think it forms kind of a channel at a 45 degree to the river. And since this area is known, it tends to be pockety, and it tends to concentrate in certain bedrock features, though it can be very hard to define. So I'm hoping with this being maybe a bedrock channel with bedrock on one side, bedrock on the other, that it's formed a good catch at one point. So I think we're gonna run at least, what, an hour sample?
Yeah.
Hour sample, do a top mat, see what it's comparing to up there. If it doesn't look good, then we might have to buck up and suck it up and go, at this point, maybe a 1/4 mile downriver back to the deep hole where we left off sampling in 2022.
We are going to do everything in our power to not have
to do that, because this set of rapids It's more just boulders and there's no good channel through, so we're gonna have to end up dragging, and then it just makes it, each time we would come back and forth, we'd have to drag, and we've literally watched kayakers go by and have to get out and walk for like a 300-foot section through there.
Where those trees are leaning over.
Yeah, because it's so damn shallow through here. So we're trying to avoid that, so hopefully we find some good gold here. We're gonna fire up and get to it, and I need to get a wetsuit or something on so I don't fry to death out here in the baking pan in the rock garden.
See any gold, Nick? Oh, actually I do. Looks like right there.
Little guy.
So it's good to see. Good to see. Apparently I didn't latch.
I was going to say that looks.
I think I did the other side.
Hopefully.
Yeah, hey, the other side's down. For some reason I didn't tighten that one all the way.
You're lucky you didn't lose it. I'm not seeing anything. It is holding a lot of material.
Come on, Buku Gold.
Yep, everybody not feeling good about the sun today. I got a t-shirt on my head.
I'm wearing a wetsuit not to keep warm, but to protect me from the sun.
Elite?
Really?
Oh boy.
Leeches. Leeches.
Hey Ryan, remember when I said there was only a couple things that are gonna eat you in here? We just added a new one to the list.
They don't carry anything, they're just kind of annoying.
And gross.
And gross. But they don't like, their ticks are far worse.
Poor Ryan.
Never coming on a trip with those.
I know, right?
Oh yeah, I'm liking this a lot better.
Yeah, you keep on saying that.
I know, right?
Okay. It's weighable.
Is there more?
That's some
chunky.
Yeah.
There's some of them are flatter flakes and stuff, but yeah, it's definitely.
They're flakes, which is, it's like mostly flakes.
Yeah, I mean some of them, Rookie would call stickers. No, I'm happy with that. If that continues.
Yeah, I'll take it.
The bedrock I like better. It all just seems better, and it's definitely a channel.
It's good cracks.
With a good quartz vein on one side.
Looks easy to break apart. That was a beautiful quartz vein.
Yeah. Electrolytes. It's what I need before I die.
It's got electrolytes. It's what plants crave.
Brondo's got what plants crave.
It's got electrolytes.
Matt, what are you doing?
Modifying the Jarvie riffle.
Why?
Because the Jarvie riffle as it is clamps down tight on this, and there's no gap between it and the moss, so there's no active exchange of material. The material that falls into this really doesn't. Does some escape? Yes. Does it escape well? No, it's like a fish trap. It goes in one side and then can't figure out how to get the hell back out. So it holds a bunch of cons, and it doesn't do an active exchange of material, which is interesting that then Dream Mat recommends it, considering Dream Mat always touts it is a super active exchange of material. But I will say a number of the dredgers who run Dream Mat, like Daniel Reed,
Weird time to name drop.
and a number of other guys said right off the bat to do this.
Okay.
So there are other Dream Mat guys with Jarvie riffles are already running this and saying it's better.
All right, just making sure you're not just making shit up as you go.
Just don't want it whenever it flips
New
out.
Jarvie riffle setup. Look at that elevation.
Modified, yeah. So now the 1/4 inch shit that falls in there can migrate its way out slowly.
Yep. As will all the gold and the nuggets and everything.
Yep, exactly.
Pretty much.
you strike. Come closer and you'll find I don't bark, but I do bite. Maybe I'm reckless, but I think you like it. I think you wanna dance with me, 'cause I'm so out of your league. Ain't nothing but a good time, ain't nothing but a summer fling. Ain't saying it's a free ride. Oh baby, tell me something. If you got an intuition, if you feel my energy, stand up for it, don't be shy. Give me a try. I'm so out of your league, you can swing, but don't you strike. Come closer and you'll find I don't bark, but I do bite. Maybe I'm reckless, but I think you like it. I think you wanna dance with me, 'cause I'm so out of your league. I'm so out of your league, you can swing, but don't you strike. Come closer and you'll find I don't bark, but I do bite. Maybe I'm reckless, but I think you like it. I think you wanna dance with me, 'cause I'm so out of your league.
The first two seem to stay pretty clear, but man, those second two, there's not many left open. Like, they're all jammed up, and that's from a day of running, because I beat it out before we started today.
And we saw a couple little specks down here.
You see a little flake up there.
Where?
There.
Oh, very little.
Yeah, little guy.
There's one on this side. You're not gonna be able to see, especially since I just put water on it. It pretty much went back under the rock. Ryan thinks we're still dredging up there. Matt, finish panning.
Got a specimen piece.
Let me see it so I can drop it in the river. Actually, I can see it from here. I don't know if the camera can though, but.
And it's not in quartz, it doesn't look like. It's in like an ironstone.
So, 2 pieces?
There's a couple pieces in there.
Oh, at least 3.
3 or 4 or 5
Dang.
at least, yeah.
They're not just stuck to it.
No, definitely not.
Huh.
So for the second day, we got this little specimen piece. This is top mat. This is all top mat day 2. Dream mat. Gold from the sump. So gold that would have been lost and not recovered in the main sluice. Definitely a little more, but I think we got more gold too, so hang on, technical difficulties. Let's try it again. .0.32 grains lost to the sump.